Whatever this quote is, it deciphers every other quote because it's all going to be around this quote because welding is not cheap. Would you say it's too far gone?
Q&A time. Let's get in the bloody car because like this camera's already fallen over once. Bruh. Let's get straight in with the first question. How do you have two of the same reg on both of your cars? Well, I don't. On my BMW, it's actually M2 YTX. And believe it or not, this isn't because it's an M240i. So as much as I want to be a replica M2, this was just because it was my second kind of car. Believe it or not, guys, this plate was actually on my Fiat Punto before. And it's M2 because it was my second car to my Scirocco. And this is my Mazda MX5 M7 YTX. This was the first plate I ever bought and it stands for Michael Terry, but the T's are 7, close enough, YouTube Kids. So yeah, overall, I've got M7 YTX and M2 YTX. So both different plates, they look similar, but just wanted kind of a collection of plates. Who's doing that MX5 welding? So I'm not currently sure how much or who is doing the welding, but I'm actually taking the MX5 to someone right now, find out exactly how much and if we've got someone to do the welds on this MX5. So wish me luck. I could taste my breakfast, honestly. I just know.
Whatever this quote is, it deciphers every other quote because it's all going to be around this quote because welding is not cheap. So we got the pile of rust onto the ramp to assess the damage, and well, a nice sized rabbit hole in both sides of the sills and a whole load of rust on the underside of the car.
Would you say it's too far gone?
No.
No.
No. I wouldn't say so, no. If you left it any longer, if you left it another year, then it wouldn't be too far gone.
So I've just finished down at Fabrication in Banbury, and basically we took a look under the car. I got a quote, and you know what, it's pretty much the same as what I have been quoted in the past. The quote I got for the MX5 is £1,200. That is genuinely what quotes I've been getting recently. I think I might have someone now, but we'll see. Now guys, if you're on the used car market for an MX5, don't know why you would be after watching my little series here. Other than checking under the car for rust, there is also another thing you can do to make sure you get a good MX5, and that is of course checking it with Car Vertical. Car Vertical is a used car history checker that will scan through everything about a car, including the car's mileage, if it's ever been wanted as stolen, if it's got any outstanding finance on it. Here is actually a report for a crash damage Maserati. So this Maserati actually checks out for mileage. There's no dips in it to represent a mileage rollback, which is good. It doesn't have any finance on the car, which is good. However, if we take a closer look at damage, we can see it was damaged and written off as category S. Car Vertical is so powerful, it actually collects pictures of the damage to show you guys exactly what went wrong. And this could be your MX5 or your next car if you don't check it with Car Vertical. So if you guys want a perfect MX5, don't forget to use Car Vertical, use the link in the description, and using my discount code TOS for money off your reports. And of course, getting under the car and checking if it's not crustier than this one. What happened to the Corser? Now, to be completely honest, guys, I'm really scared to show you this picture, but the Corser, well, let me just show you the picture. Okay, well, obviously I'm joking. It's right here, boys! So look at this, guys, we're actually driving the Corser! possibly like 3 years since I had this Corser on the channel. But where has it been? Well, it hasn't left my bloody driveway, mate. Long story short, guys, if you guys don't know, my mum actually bought it off me, so it's always been with us. Mate, these are the most sexy lights I've ever seen in my life. When they come up behind you, you think it's gonna eat you alive, but then it tries to overtake you and gets swiped out because it's taking too long. And obviously that nice Cobra exhaust. Oh, look at this Golf R. Should we race it? Yeah, he's ready, he's ready. Oh my god, look at him! Nah, that's not funny. You know, my ego's got a bit hurt there. Somehow, after driving the Corser for just 2 minutes, I ended up in the McDonald's drive-thru.
Hey, you know.
Thank you. I think it's always good to go back to where you started, because you know, you maybe look back and look at the maybe progress you make. Like, what, this car was out of my budget at one point, man. I could buy 3 of these cars for the price of my BMW. So guys, if I ain't living proof, right, that you can achieve your dreams, well, there's no hope for you then. Keep smashing it, guys. Boom. What brand are your watches? Well, you know what? Who is this guy? Josh Mack, I want to give you a kiss right now, you know? He's got a good eye. If you guys don't know, right, I got different watches on like every single video. This was my favourite, so this is the one I wear the most. I've got a watch collection. Woo! Look at this, guys. I actually like kind of semi-collect watches. I mean, they're not expensive watches. This one's £30 off Amazon, £30. This was 20 quid off Vinted. This my mum bought me. This I got for a birthday present, and this one I bought in Milky's or something. And this one I bought in good old Banbury, mate. Come on. Now, I know it's not the best watch collection, the most expensive, the coolest, but it's something to do. It's something to enjoy, something to collect. Yeah, I'm happy with them. Just a little weirdo, basically, I am. Rank all your cars in order of favourite to least favourite. My most favourite car I've ever had is by far this BMW M240i. So in the sense that it wants to kill you, it's so fun. It's nice and quiet, like we're sat here with the car on. It's not droning at all. Next up by far is the Scirocco. That car was just absolutely as bow as anything. It's still whipping about. Next favourite car is a bit of an odd one, you know, but it's my favourite daily driver. This was actually my Fiat Punto Evo, and it's got a lot of history behind it because I've always wanted a Fiat Punto. Before I had a car, right, I had a picture of a Fiat Punto on my wall and I wanted one. I miss it. I actually do miss it. I don't even know where it is at the moment, but I miss that car. The next car is the MX5. That car was another absolute milestone for me because that's my first rear-wheel drive car, but the rust and everything let it down a lot. Next up is, of course, the Corser, and you probably thought it'd be higher, but I don't really like how they drive. I think they're very heavy cars, it seems like. From every other car I've driven, they're very, very heavy. And then last but not least is actually the Citroen C1. You know, it was absolutely lit to have, but it was just so like, Citroen cut every corner they could to make that car as cheap as possible, and you could kind of tell. And that's why it's my favourite car. What do you love and hate the most about the 240? So my least favourite thing about this BMW M240i is the misaligned bonnet, and it's specific on my BMW, not other BMW M240i's. It's just mine. Don't know if you guys can see right here, but it's not aligned basically. This bonnet is too low. It should be up higher. I think it's something to do with the headlight, but I'm not quite sure. And the thing I love the most about this M240i is, of course, the B58 engine, because it sounds like this. It drives like this. And it makes me sound like this. What are your plans moving forward with the channel? Maybe a unit to film in, etc.? I think it's fair to say that the channel definitely needs a bit of upgrading. I know for a fact it needs a little bit of TLC, basically. Definitely a unit is due for this channel. I'm gonna try and look for one. Even if it's just a small barn in the middle of a field, mate. And honestly, imagine the bigger picture. Like, bro, it's not something I ever see myself having. A unit with a 2-post ramp, but it could happen. And maybe one day I'll have like an opening day at the unit for you lot. And maybe if you guys ever need anything done to your car, I could do it and I'd pay you instead because I'd probably mess it up. Definitely looking for a unit next year, 100,000%. And I think that's my main goal. And I think other than that, just send the cars to space, send this car to stage 3, make an absolute monster with this, get the MX5 on track, just honestly try and create bigger and better videos for you guys. I want to do a lot more collabs, a lot more car features and everything. So yeah, I guess just trying to upgrade the channel, but definitely a unit. 0 to 60. Now in the BMW, on stage 2, on budget tyres, in the wet, which it currently is, here it is. So as this video shows, there'd be literally no point even trying a 0 to 60, but I will try once I've got new tyres on and it's a little bit drier. Sorry, mate. How's life treating you and what are your plans? Going into 2024, keep the videos coming, fella. Big up. Come on, Phil. Big love. Gonna make me bloody cry, mate. Videos will be coming for people like you, mate. Honestly, I would say big videos coming very soon. We've already got things booked. We've already got things planned. So it's all coming soon. We've even got this box right here from AirTech Motorsport. Company I'm working with now, so hopefully. But pretty much right, I'm not coming on here to be depressing. I'm gonna come on here to spread my positive message, right? But pretty much life's just put me in a rut, right? Honestly, for the past month or two, if you've seen me uploading loads of videos, right, more consistently than I usually do, it's because I'm going through something, right? Life put me in a rut, and instead of sitting there and crying about it, I'm going to the gym, I'm posting videos, I'm basically doing overtime on my videos. You know, I'm going out to meet new people, more of you guys. So like, pretty much what I'm trying to say is no one's coming to save you but yourself, right? If you're in a rut right now and you just enjoy sitting there, right, you're not taking the time to improve yourself, get better, that's on you. Like, that's just you. That's not anyone else's problem. No one gives a fuck. You can come out of a rut better than when you entered it. You know, when I entered this rut, right, I didn't go gym. Now I'm in the rut, I'm going to the gym every other day. Before I entered the rut, right, I didn't really post. I posted once every 2 weeks. Now I'm posting at least twice a week. So yeah, soon enough, guys, I'll be out of my rut, right, and I'll be happy again. And everybody goes through it, right? It's character building, it's strength building. It shows you that you can get through it. If you can't get through it, then you're not strong. If you can get through it, right, you can look back at the rut and be like, I got out of that. Yeah, pretty much life's just a bit confusing for me at the moment, in all honesty, but I move, and I will drag myself through it. But basically, plans for 2024 is villain era, and if you don't know what villain era is, type it in. Quick interruption. Obviously, I know Christmas has just passed and it's New Year's coming up, so hopefully you guys have had a really good year, really good Christmas, even if you didn't do anything, but hopefully big things for you in 2024. If you've got this far into the video, comment I am a legend and I will subscribe to your channel just like the last POV. But anyway. So unfortunately, guys, that is the end of today's Q&A. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. To get involved in the next one, follow me on Instagram at @_OtherStuff and send in your questions there. But anyway, guys, unfortunately, that's it for me. Subscribe if you want to join the journey to stuff like getting the unit and everything. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you faces in my next video.